everybody.
We don't have
No.
The shits train has left the station, and
you have the content, and that's what matters.
Is it though? Is it? Hey, what's going on?
See, 15 seconds in, we're live, and Brad's fucking answering phone call. He's taking autographs over there. Fancy lad.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. I have to sign a piece of paper every night that says that I understand that in 30 minutes I will be the only person in the building.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a liability thing. So, anyways,
hi everybody.
Where am I hearing that echo from?
I blame it on the King's mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 496 of the Maritime Paintball Podcast. My name is Brad O'Dell, and with me, as always, is
your King of Paintball.
That he
with our
is.
friend,
with our friend,
the Kaizer.
Yes, I had to Google how to spell that because I kept putting an I, and I was like, that doesn't look right. And I was like, oh yeah, it's AI.
Had they won World War I, you'd certainly know how to spell it, son.
You're not wrong. So before we get going, we're gonna pay some bills. So of course, Explore Paintball. Go check him out on YouTube. He's our man on the ground. He feeds us the information, sends us the news. Excuse me, and keeps us updated. I can hear myself, and it's bugging the piss out of me.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 497 episodes in, and we are still the most professional paintball podcast you will find in the Maritimes.
Fine. Fine. It's fine.
What are you talking about? I insist. I'm nervous to be here because this is a real podcast, and I've been listening to this show for years. And
real podcast.
Also, yeah. But I'm going to tell you something. When I was on the Frontline podcast, they stopped making shows after that, and they ran to Airsoft. So I'm sorry about this. Whatever happens after today.
That's hilarious.
It's true.
So we've got Northern Hydration. Folks, go check them out. It's Canadian-made athletic drink. It's got all the salt and sodium and potassium and magnesium and all the easiums that you need. Drinknorthern.com. Use code MaritimePP10. Score yourself 10% off, except on the subscription. It only works on single purchases. Loft Gear, makers of the Station 150, the Bugatti of gear bags. Thing is magnificent. Please go to loftgear.com. Go take a look at it. I cannot do it justice over an audio-based entertainment.
You can see it at Legends, though.
You will see it at living at Canadian Legends. You will see it.
Moncton live and in person. Yes.
Yeah, Moncton Paintball, my home away from home. King there's backyard. Not jealous at all. You have Ntensity Customs, makers of some of the finest paintball gear. Look at that! Look, we got, and this. What is this? This is
Denver Haze.
I think it is.
Is it fucking mine?
So go check out Ntensity Customs and go look at their streetwear, paintball wear, everything. They got amazing stuff. They make great gear. It's phenomenal gear. And of course, we have Paintball Dirt. The weekly newsletter sums up what's going on in the world of paintball and gets it to your mailbox every Friday. So paintballdirt.substack.com. Go check them out. Now that the bills have been paid, onward and upward. Before we get going, I want to talk about one thing real quick.
Of course.
Let me see if I can go find it. Because I'm on a different computer. Oh, I'm not on a different computer. I can use this computer. Hold on.
Awesome.
The safe search isn't enabled.
Password 123, capital P.
You would be horrified. You know how often I come across that in my life.
Oh. I know that's what you do for a living. So,
password. Password. What the fuck?
What I do for work is yell at people for having bad passwords. That's what I do for work. Let's take a look at that. Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen here.
4,
sure.
5.
And if I can, I'm gonna pick a window. We'll just do the entire screen. What the hell? Yeah, sure. We'll share that.
We're doing pretty damn good.
Woo! There we go. Tell me if you've noticed something interesting in the upcoming Supreme drop.
There is a ooh.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Talking about the speedball marker, or there's a nice Dyson vacuum too, but
Okay, so I wasn't the only one who saw the vacuum, right?
Did anyone else see the Supreme crowbar?
what? No, but what is this like? So this is the branding of what? Because this is pretty eclectic. I mean, I think I see a condom in the corner.
Oh, probably. Let's see.
Socks, a razor.
Supreme, the fashion brand, apparently, supposedly, there's going to be a supposedly maybe a dye Supreme.
Look at that. Is that like semi-transparent?
Well, you know what? I was looking at that and I was like, that does kind of look semi-transparent.
Like my red sunglasses. Holy fuck. I don't want to have to buy that, but
right? Like I was looking at that, I was like, that kind of looks see-through. Like I'm seeing some clear plastic.
That's cool.
So yeah, I'm very, very intrigued by that. So anyways, that's what's happening.
I can't believe that.
Oh, we've shifted. I think I moved us around.
We've shifted. I'm getting dizzy, boys.
So yeah, it's so our boy Explorer actually sent that. He's like, hey, heads up, Supreme and Dye might be doing a collaboration. I was like, Supreme? I was like, you mean that brand that sells incredibly overpriced goods to Gen Z? He goes, yeah. Was Supreme one of the brands that you used to find in like the back of the Kmart? Or was that
Champion used to be?
Champion.
Jordache.
Champion, when I was in high school and you saw somebody wearing a Champion shirt, it's like, oh man, you know.
They were poor.
Oh yeah, they were. Now it's like Connor bought a Champion sweatshirt a few years ago and it was like $180. Like what? What? Had LA Kings on it. First of all, the Kings, but secondly, it's like, why? Well, it's a Champion. It's like, wait a minute. Like Stan Smith's, the shoes.
Yeah, it's so weird. Because like back in the 90s, you got jumped by people wearing Champion. Now you get jumped for wearing Champion.
Yeah.
Like
the people stealing your shoes used to have Champions on. Now they'll rip them off your feet, right?
Stealing your fucking Champions, yeah. It doesn't make sense. Make sense.
Doesn't make any sense at all. And
the world's just gone crazy. Madness.
I want to rip on it somehow. Like there's some sort of parody law that I can kind of lean on here. And I think if I put an exit to, or what is it called? The little line above the E.
Okay. Accent aigu, yeah. You got the circumflex as well, the little hat.
Ooh, the little hat.
If I put both, is it technically no longer Supreme? Would it be like
Supreme? Supreme.
What if you put an umlaut?
Oh shit.
Put an umlaut.
And then like all of Supreme's text is like slightly slightly slanted. So if we slanted it the other way, and then we did blue.
We did a blue. Yeah. Hey, it works for China. Remember the red berry, not the blackberry? There you go.
Right? So we're gonna rip on it. We're gonna make things happen. That's gonna be my project now. Is just ripping off like I gotta figure out how to make like fake Louis Vuitton, except it's just gonna be like Louis Vuitton. It's just gonna be
it sounds like a hot dog place at 3 a.m. when you stagger out of the bar.
I will not hear any shit talk about Dirty Dog.
Oh man, 50-cent steamies coming out of the bar. Hell yeah,
we got steamies at Warzone. They call them, I call them danger dogs. They call them war dogs. It's like, man, I don't know.
Oh man, like you're killing me. I'm gonna have to go up there. Like I need to go to Warzone now. You had me sold before, but now there's steamies up there. There's hot dogs on the field. I'm good. I'll never leave.
Well, I tell you what. When I went to Moncton Paintball and I had the absolute, first of all, I wasn't joking. I'm a little nervous to be on this show because I've loved this show. I love the work you do.
And let's do a bit of an intro then. Let's get you talking about yourself first because everyone loves to talk about themselves, and then go from there. So why don't you actually introduce like who are you and why are you on the show? Like so, talk about it, man. Let's get some info.
My name is Andrew, and Brad lost a bet. I'm Andrew. I'm with C1D Paintball. If you're watching this and you didn't figure that out, we're just a bunch of rec guys. Been doing next year's our 10th season where we have an organized club. We started off just as when you go to a field and it was great, and then you go 2 weeks later or a week later and it's not the same thing, not the same people. We were the kind of guys that's like put up stuff. It's like, hey, if you want to play non-competitive, just go walk-ins and that. We would do this, and we had some of Connor's buddies playing, so a lot of guys that weren't very good, and we just added to the crew, and the criteria for it was just go have fun. Some of the guys, as they got more skilled, would branch out and join some more competitive, but we get together every 2 weeks. Our home field is Warzone Paintball in Rigo. We like to say we don't play good, but we look good. That's why we got all the swag from Intensity. But honestly, yeah, we just we're not the best team. I think we're pretty well organized in that sense, and we have all kinds of bells and whistles to make us look good. But you know what? For me, in my opinion, and one of the things I love about your show is to hear everybody at different like levels and different areas, like the pros and that, and the manufacturers, on what they do. And I mean, we're just one of these guys. I mean, you could call us rec ballers. When we go to the big games, we play pretty well, but then again, we're always beating on each other every second week. But it's about, kids come out and play with us. We had a 9-year-old play D-Day with us. Sorry, Commando. We said he was 10.
I still I love that kid, hollering for a medic, laying in the trees, hollering for a medic. And I think Trent or one of the boys is sitting there, and they're like rezzing 5-6 people running back and forth, and this kid is laying there screaming for a medic, and someone just looks at him and goes, "You're fucked, bud. No one's coming for you. You might as well get up." He goes, "I'm gonna get shot." And he goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Poor little dude.
But
Rhino has arrived. Our friend was partying at Wasaga last weekend.
Oh, nice. How was that? That looks. I always say every year after it, I got to get the guys out. It looks like a perfect event for C1D, laid back.
You guys would love it. Sean got to play, Brad. I'm so like, dude, I'm fuck you too. I know I didn't get to play. I never get to see him out in the field, and I've seen pictures of him, and he looks like a goddamn tank.
Yeah,
Like
I got grilled by Wolf, and I'm getting grilled on Facebook by Wolf, Sean, and Cliff.
Keep going, boys. Give him shit.
Because I'm not going to Canadian Legends. I'm going to tag
because you're going to a wedding, motherfucker. Boys, get him.
Well, okay. Well, no. Let's be fair here. The man just got married. Whose wedding is it? Is it on the wife's side of the family?
Technically, it's a friend of mine.
It's a friend of yours. It's a wedding. It's a free meal. It's memories.
D&D themed.
D&D themed. Oh,
you sold us out, you fucking nerd. And I play D&D.
I know.
I'm a barbarian, you piece of shit. I hope that you have to wear a fucking costume. I hope it's at a Ren fair. I'll give you my Star Trek shirt. You can show up looking fly as hell.
It's dress code.
Wedding.
Dress code is formal, but it is D&D themed.
She is
D&D themed.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's a lot of dice for presents. That's all I'm saying. I never played D&D. We go to the Comic-Con, actually. There's about 4 or 5 of us from the crew from C1D. We go to Comic-Con, and I go to these tables where they do the custom stuff, like the really nice dice and the case to keep them in and all this. And it's great to see that all these years later, people are still playing it, but they're still going old school with the dice and everything. And I have a guy I play paintball with. He does airsoft too with some of the boys from Frontline, Conrad, and he's been playing these tabletop military games and D&D for like 40 years.
Dude,
the boys still get together. Did you hear about there's a game that's been going on for like 30 years in like Kingston, Ontario?
Yep.
It's a YouTube thing. Yeah. When if anybody calls the three of us paintball nerds, they're going to say, "You want to see a nerd?" But he's like the king nerd. He's the king nerd in it.
They do.
At that point, it's no longer nerd. It's like sheer will.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sociopath.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen.
Autism.
Y'all play airsofters, magfetters. You guys are like half a step from fucking playing D&D.
That's it.
Okay.
Scenario on there.
I've
They're
got to
throwing
find the
beanbag
video.
with a lightning bolt, and you're just sending paint.
I don't know.
So much
I
fun.
don't. Let's be honest
Shamelessly.
here, though. In Magfed scenarios, they're instead of screaming lightning bolt, they're screaming airstrike.
And it's so much fun.
I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying
I
they're
know.
already there.
I know,
They're just
it's
using
so
different
fun.
words. I
Mhm.
have a video somewhere. I don't know where it is. It was probably on the old account that got nuked because Facebook decided to just Anyways, it was a helicopter insertion. So it's just a bunch of dudes in tactical gear holding onto a rope the same way that my preschool child does when they go on a trip to the store. And they're all being led, and it's grown men in military gear, and they're all holding onto a rope together, and they're all in pairs. And I snatched that video. I was at work. I still remember doing this too. I was like, oh my god, I need that. I snatched the video while I was at work and put it to I don't know, like Barbie music or something, and it fit. It fits so well. I don't know what the deal went. I lost that. So
the one thing I want to compare, by the way, you talked about who I am. We got a cozy little field in Rigaud, Quebec. It's called Warzone Paintball. It's growing. When I first went there about 6 years ago, it was about 3 fields. Now they got 5 fields, a 6th one opening up with a couple of 3-floor buildings in it and that, which is cool. But I'll tell you one thing. It's cozy. It's home. And I mentioned it before, but when I went to Moncton Paintball last month and had the privilege of playing with you guys, I mentioned that, where you play paintball at home, your home field, it's usually sacred. And to go in there and see this, and I'd heard about it, King was especially proud. He's like, I can't believe you're here. I was at the end of this road saying, is this where it is? And I went in there, and the field is it's got care everywhere you see it. It's like, you guys got real signs like Pizza Delight, and the gas station's got a Stein. And it's like, and I look in the bus, they got a bus there, and it's leveled to the ground. It's been there a while. It's a nice step. It's probably wheelchair accessible. Yes, they got 2 goddamn trains, and I'm thinking, how the hell did they get 2 trains on here? But the feel of that I felt like, wow, like this feels like a good home. I could come here every second weekend or every weekend and just forget about the world. And I'm sitting there going, oh, it's all kind of on one field, but it's like, no, it's like, okay, that's the airplane. That's the pilot, which is what? Jeremy the giraffe from Jerome the giraffe from Toys R Us with a tack vest. And it's like, so they'll play this and they do this here. And I went around and I said, this is like a treasure trove. At first I'm looking outside the field. It says, oh, that's a cluttered field. But I went in, it's like, no, like, I don't think, how many years have you guys been playing or going to Moncton? How long has it been like that? Because do you know the angles? Because I'm sitting there going, I could never learn all the angles.
They change every year. He moves the field around every year.
Man goes out with a quad and he moves stuff or he adds stuff because some cars are getting real old, so they're kind of rotting. So they get sent away, and somebody almost always donates a car and they drop it on the field, and that becomes the hot spot because now it's a new piece on the field. But no, you don't. There's 1 or 2 that are pretty consistent, but when he moves stuff, you're able to kind of go around.
It was,
so
turn a corner, there's a big tunnel, and it's like there's spawns over there, and it's a ramp coming down, and I walk down it, and it's like you're sitting there thinking, it's like there's 1,000,001 places to hide. I'm so happy that the last game I played there was a free-for-all, because I'm going to hide. I'm going to wait for everybody to thin themselves out, and then I'm going to go around the circular around the field, because I thought, you ever see, you must see it all the time. We see it at Warzone too. The village, it's called Village in particular, the field. It's like where all the noobs will go in the middle.
Oh yeah.
And they're sitting there, and somebody asked me that before the first game, and I said, well, I'm going to look where I'm going to go. I may circle around and that. And I made the joke. I said, I guess I just won't run down the middle like a noob. And they looked at me, and it's like, oh, you don't get that here?
They go they're pretty consistent. They'll go right towards the center, and you can usually see kind of where they're going to go. So that's why I like to just walk back and forth at the back line, because I can just watch the paint come. And it's so fun to just sidestep the paint. Don't worry about it. It won't hit you from here. think you've got a rough idea at that point, but you can't ever factor an enthusiastic rental.
Oh no.
They will
What
do shit that we know better, but we did it years ago and we kind of forget. And it's
and they knock you
wonderful to
out.
see it.
It's like, you're not supposed to be there. That's not a good spot. And it's like, well, you're out, dude.
Fuck. And you, and then you stomp back to your spawn and you tag up and you do it again.
Plus at Moncton too, that made me feel at home is you had guys with speedball markers. You had guys with mech. You had MagFed. You had a father and son that were playing. And a group of noobs that the girl won something too. She won something from the field there. Yeah, she won the challenge of the last man standing, I guess, on that last game. Because the guy who actually won it had already won, so she gets to go in. I got such amazing vibes that Connor's girlfriend got invited to. She's spending a couple of weeks in New Brunswick, sorry, and he's going down there. And the thing is, if I go down there, can I do something on Sunday? Can I play a little paintball, weather permitting? She's like, yeah, and it's like I think that really helped him sell to go more.
Oh yeah, I knew as soon as you walked on, and you're like, Connor's gonna lose his shit. Like, just that field is so fun, and I was so happy because I never think I can do it justice when I explain this tiny little field, and it feels so big, and then I go someplace like Commando or Adrenaline, and those fields are huge. It's like PRZ was massive, and then I think Moncton fits in like most of Moncton fits at the top of the hill, Boneyard.
Yeah.
The majority of Moncton fits in Boneyard, like and that little village behind it, Bear or whatever you guys were calling it.
Bear Hill, yeah.
Bear Hill, like. Bear
Well,
Hill
have you ever played at Mirabel?
I've been through Mirabel, but I never got to play it.
Mirabel has a few towns. So you got open area, you got the D-Day beach, and then you have this town. And I swear, if we were ever in a situation where it's like, hey, we got 8 guys from Moncton Paintball. Hey guys, you want to lock the town? Because it probably remind you a lot of the field, and it's just got all these angles, head on a swivel kind of thing.
Yeah.
But no, great field, great people working there, which is what you want. And just a nice chill vibe. And it really did feel like at home, especially when you're yelling at the ref, King, the first game when they did the countdown to the countdown. Is that normal?
That stupid fucking sign.
Do you want to explain that? Explain that to the people here.
We have a recording. Josh has some really good recordings to start the games. It kind of gets the feel. So we've got
it's awesome
music. It'll usually give us a 2 minutes for respawn, stuff like that. But it'll say 2-minute warning before the game starts. So we all make our way out there and we wait 2 or 3 minutes, and then it gives us another 2-minute warning. But it just goes and it goes bam, and we all right, let's go, and we take our way off, and it just goes 2-minute warning. And I stop, and I'm like, son of a bitch, they already did that once. Why is there 2? Why do we have a warning for the warning? What is this bullshit? Because now we've already started to move.
Yeah,
we're just gonna roll over because I'm ready to go. Son of a
King's got his chainmail on. He's all ready to go. He wants to show me the field. He's very proud of it. He's like, what the F? He's going, what?
Yeah.
What's that for? And he walks away, and I'm just like laughing. It's like, I was endeared to the field just after that.
So you understand this, like this is where we learned the whole thing, because eventually I have to entertain myself a little bit, and it's fun to just go and get people to laugh. I think that's what I love most about it, is no matter who comes out there, I can try to get a laugh out of them.
Oh, that's what it's all about, man. Honestly, to me, that's what it's all about, is going out there having. I mean, look, you're going to have intense games, and that's cool. We had a very intense game. We played this past weekend at our home field, and we looked at the lineup. We draw them on wooden spoons. We write X's and O's, so you randomly take it. So it's the spoons of destiny. And the spoons of destiny, usually come out pretty even. And the first game, there were it was like really intense, but the guys didn't cross the line. And it's like, we made jokes after, like, we're going to lose some friendships today and all that. The kind of game where it starts off where just you feel a shot drift through your hair. People are saying stuff. They're doing a little trash talk and that. And the guys hit the ground running. And I hadn't played since Moncton because I kind of messed up my knee. And I went back out there again, and it's just I got those same vibes, especially on a Sunday afternoon. There's nothing better. First of all, the Maritimes are a beautiful place. best people in Canada. I have to watch what I say because apparently we're signing a trade deal with the U.S. and that's what I do for a living. That's why I go crazy and swear a lot on my show. By the way, Brad, don't worry about me.
That's fine. The speaking of that, the premier of New Brunswick has already just said like either no tariffs or no booze. Like,
yeah,
so like,
yeah.
It's you can sell the booze, but people aren't gonna the sales aren't gonna be there. There's this. I've had a few come into the office, come into the store, and they're like, "We might get American booze back." Listen, I'm not saying I wouldn't take a pint of Jack Daniels right now, but I also the price might. I don't know if the price is worth it. Like I can get somebody to bring me some at this point.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'm luckily in my line of work, I don't have to worry about any of that. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't want the MB liquor. I am Tom. I will sell you price.
You're in Canada, you got a job for life, man. My wife can do that, because she's a principal. So teachers, school boards. By the way, this is a paintball podcast, but
what up, James?
Brad has to juggle every week working with the king and not getting sidetracked. And now he invites me to the show, and now he's just out of freaking control.
Don't bother me none.
I also like seeing both of you guys in an environment where, because I normally see you at D-Day, and you guys are the voice of paintball to me, especially, and anybody who says, well, it's a little whatever. It's like, no. I mean, you're talking about the paintball in Canada, especially in the Northeast, you guys are like the voice of it. So when we see you at D-Day, especially this year, was lucky enough, unfortunate for them to have me a general, maybe they want to say, but I talked with you guys, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to take too much of the time because they're doing that. So going out, seeing you guys just out there doing your thing in your natural environment, it just made me feel so good because that's what paintball is for 90% of the players. They just go to their field once in a while and shoot the shit, have fun.
It's not much different, is it?
No, it's great.
What bastards deal with when I show up at D-Day is what those guys at Moncton deal with every weekend. God love them.
D-Day's D-Day's a working weekend for me, but for us, but what we do, and luckily for Tom here, is what his job is to just do what he does.
And he did it.
I just want people to have fun. I want everyone to leave our field and say, God damn, that was a good time. As many times as I can. I can't always succeed because there are just dicks everywhere. But once in a blue moon, we have a blast.
Yeah. By the way, what's happening at I saw a really cool ad that Moncton Paintball, they're having that street ball thing. They have that every year, right? Or do they have it more than once a year? Or is it just annual?
They have a street ball every year. Sometimes they do two, but for the most part, they do one a year, one big one. They're doing it on the 13th of September. And what they do is they mix and match. Old school, like when you played basketball, you got a couple good guys, couple medium guys, couple rookies. You throw them all together, and we play 4-man. There's prizes, there's food. It is an exhibition of paintball where everybody kind of comes out and sees kind of what speedball is, and you get a little taste for it. I know a lot of us, me included, somebody handed me a speedball gun and go try, and I was hooked like a smackhead, and I love it. And street ball's so much fun because you can be silly, but you don't take it seriously. You're there to have fun.
It's not a proper tournament. It's a tournament in the sense that a score is being kept.
Yeah,
see, I love that. It's great.
The whole point of it, and the true heart of street ball, is to help newer players experience like it, and people who haven't played before to actually get to try speedball and not necessarily just get absolutely stomped, because instead of having a team of rookies going, okay, we all, I got a team together, we want to try playing speedball, we want to do some competitive stuff, so we're going to try some 4-man, going up against a 4-man team that is made up of like 4 dudes who play nothing but 5-man all day, every day. And, they're divisional. Every team has one guy like that. has one divisional level guy, and then it's got, a couple of mediums and, like I said, a couple of rookies. And the idea is that you're supposed to be the more experienced guys are supposed to be teaching the newer guys. The newer guys are supposed to be accepting that teaching, kind of like you got the opportunity, take the chance, learn how to play, try something different. And it's just a great way to try paintball. It really is.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, what kind of gun did I use? The golden gun. What kind of gun was that I used when I went down there?
My CS3, my Tyler Harmon CS3. So we've got pictures. That gun I've been passing it to anybody who wants to try one. We got the Rhino to use it. We've got you to try it.
That was funny.
I felt bad because I forgot that the thing's got a screen on the back, so you're trying to turn on a mech gun. It's really funny, but I felt really when they told me after, he's like, I broke it, and psst, you're good.
First time I used a proper speedball marker, I was in White Sands in New Mexico at the military base. They have a paintball field. It's called the Apache Paintball Range because they actually have an old Apache helicopter there.
That's sick.
And yeah, it's pretty wild. And that particular airfield, the base is they do support logistics, mostly hospital. So they have these portable hospitals and buildings, and the old ones, they dropped them in this town. So they've got them in the town there, and they got all kinds of barriers everywhere. And I show up, and everybody's in the armed forces that's playing. Now, all of them are Air Force, except for my son-in-law. He's playing with us, but he's Army. And I'm sitting there thinking, I realize that he will not give the Air Force guys any quarter because he's Army, and vice versa. And so I'm caught between this war. And I didn't know for a speedball marker that I actually had to turn the hopper on. It's like, what the hell is wrong with this? I wasted a whole game because I didn't even know what to do. So I specifically asked King the other day, it's like, this is on, right? I just gave in. I know I sound like an idiot, but yeah, that was see, that's an experience where the field was really cool, but there are all really great players trained in that. And I couldn't survive. They were not giving me anything. I'm going to bring Connor next time. He'll help me.
Connor will thank. Yeah, he'll have fun, especially with Cole. Cole was the guy in the all blue, and he had a speedball gun, and he is a riot to play with because he'll get right there, clack, clack, right, and yet he's got a straight shot. Like the guy does.
Oh yeah,
he's real good shooter. He's the one that won the Last Man Standing.
Okay. Is he the guy I tried to get in the bus? You guys told me this is the bit. Yeah, he's the Connor of your field. Is what you're telling me.
He's real good, and he's so much fun. Oh God, what a silly little field! It's such a silly little field.
How many? When do you? I know you said it before. Roughly, it kind of floats. But what's the average season there? When would you guys get out there for? And not we went out in April. I mean, it's kind of mucky and crap. When's the good season there? May?
Just after
November.
Yeah, from the end of May until early November.
Yeah, Halloween is usually the last proper game, and then it becomes So we'll start in May, but it always depends on the weather because he specifically doesn't want people on the field before the soil and the grass has had a chance to solidify. Excellent. He doesn't want it all torn up. And then come November, it's kind of we're trying to judge it between you're getting that frost at night and then it's thawing, so the ground is soft but not, and it's just this weird. So we kind of just play it by ear. Yeah.
That's one thing.
Have you guys ever used frostbite paintballs for the spring ball and that? Whenever people start the debate on first strikes, do they hurt more? I said frostbite.
I remember polar ice, frostbite and polar ice. I remember getting hit with polar ice. We shot polar ice back in the day. We shot it all year round for the RAP 4 first generation mag fed markers because they were absolute hot garbage and destroyed your paint because nobody had figured out how to properly spring load the paint in without demolishing it. So you had to use such a hard shell. We were just polar ice. So you'd go up playing MagFed and just get the apps, just to get rocked by this paint, not designed to be used at temperatures above like -5.
And it just like a rock.
Rubber ball. It was rubber. It was whap. You're like, oh my god, like. Oh.
Even if it bounces, you say, okay, you know what? I'm going to sit the rest of this one off, man.
Yeah, it sucked. And on top of that, like half the time your stuff jammed.
James, no, man. Like we're having a conversation here. You can comment here if you want, but like, sorry, dude. Please continue.
I've been waiting 6 years to be on this show. Don't take that from me. Shit. Don't, buddy.
So you got to experience Atlantic Paintball, Moncton Paintball in Atlantic, Canada. It's I always say, because people often ask, like they'll say, like, what's paintball like out east? I'm like, there's not enough of us for there to be any real drama. Like there's so few of us, we all got to get along.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you get a feud or somebody starts banging Jimmy's girlfriend behind their back and then he's playing against him, that's not going to do too well.
We haven't had that happen, have we?
No, it's a joke. I don't know this. Is there a guy named Johnny that's getting his wife banged by another player? I don't know.
No, that's hilarious. The concept. No, just like, I don't think we've had that kind of situation. We have had some people where like they straight up got told by other players. They're like, "You're a dickhead. Go away."
Oh,
right? And and then they complain to the field owner, and the field owner's just like, "You're a dickhead. Go away."
There's that fine line, eh? That's the thing I'm terrified about with C1D. It's like we have people joining that. It's like, well, what if, somebody crosses a line? It's like we all have good and bad days. Yeah. And the people, I'm pretty good, I'll be fine on your team. It's like, no, you can't be a dick.
As somebody who's been around for 20 years and has watched many teams grow and then die. The honestly, the main issue I've always found is that they grew too fast and they didn't deal with issues right away.
Yeah.
So a healthy way for a team is to basically grow, shrink, basically 2 steps forward, 1 step back, right? You bring on 10 people, you might only keep 2 of them because 6 of them are just flaky and or you might bring on 2 and get rid of both because it's like, oh, these guys they're not, it's what do we always say in management? I was in retail management, 15 years of it. It's just, the company's not a right fit for you.
It's not a good fit for everybody involved. Right. Oh yeah. You've had to have those talks with employees too.
I've also had to have the conversation within the first 14 days of just like, it's not working out. Well, how come? It's just not working out.
Yeah. Yeah. I too would like to keep my job and not get HR to talk about this.
Exactly. Like HR is looking at you. I don't need them looking at me. So go away.
With our HR department.
I think you're going to be fine as long as you keep that in check. And there's always going to be a little bit of like a, but at the end of the day, just remind people like, look, this is a paintball team, and don't take it so seriously, but at the same time, there's a line, right?
Yeah.
You got to respect it, but at the same time, it's like if they're spending more time in worrying about the team than they are about their own family, then it becomes a bit of a like, figure it out.
That reminds me, I had a couple things pop into mind, but it's funny because this D-Day, every D-Day, the last 3 years, C1D runs in because we're always spawning at the bottom of the hill, or as you say, Brad, the bane of your existence at D-Day, that frickin' hill. We run through, go through the container bridge and run to the edge and try to plunge into the forest. So we had a guy, his name is Eli. He played with us. He's kind of 3/4 into the group as official member. He hasn't triggered the dick alert yet. There, he's a nice guy, but he's sitting there at D-Day, and we're right on the tree line. He's going, guys, we got to get up here. We got to run in. We got to do this. And he hasn't seen the field before 10 minutes in. And it's a really interesting conversation on that video. By the way, C1D, we've now, I think we have 36 videos, so we have lots of videos for you to watch.
Nice.
Yeah. But in that video, you'll hear him, and it's like, he goes, guys, we got to go there. And he's getting this, the bunch of noobs were there, but ran in with us because they're the only ones crazy enough to run in with us. So they ran in, well, us, I stayed back. Connor ran in with everybody. But he's talking to these guys, and Connor's like, he's trying to go right along the tree line into the forest. And I'm trying to explain, Eli, there's a ridge there. They're all behind the ridge. If it's 5 guys or 50, it's very hard. And I remember seeing that. And it's like, he's calling all these guys. He's being brave. He's doing all this. And it's like, Connor talked him out of it. It's like, we would have got slaughtered. But, he was enthusiastic. He was great. But he's, come on, guys. And I love when I see that at the field. But I remember it's like, no, in inopportune time, like, please listen to somebody.
Oh my God. You appreciate that enthusiasm, though.
Yeah.
Hell of a D-Day. God, that was fun.
Love the enthusiasm, bud, but slow down.
Yeah, slow down. It's a long walk to spawn if your medic gets killed.
Oh my God.
It's a long spawn.
That's it, right? That's it. So what's your speaking of C1D, of Canadian First Division, what's your long-term plans for it? Because like you've been from what I've been seeing from the outside in, it seems like it reminds me of the early days of SAS.
Okay, Ottawa SAS?
Just SAS International.
SAS in general. Oh, that's true. They did other things. I vaguely remember them. I remember them through the Ottawa, which there's still some guys at D-Day wearing the SA shirts.
They're still kicking around. They're kind of like the old guard now, right? Like they're still around, but they don't. Yeah, they don't pull the power they used to. Power's the wrong word, but that's the only.
No, it's I mean, sometimes you get more active people. Influence. There you go. Yeah, you get more active people and that, and you might like just drive certain things. Like as I get older, I know that I won't be playing. When I go to the field now, I'll play most of the games, but 2 or 3 of them I'll drone. And I'll do stuff like that. So it's like the Grumpies. The Grumpies kind of have like a year off. I mean, your team cycles and goes through things. Last year, there's a lot of guys that have been playing with us for about 3 years. Well, about 5 or 6 of them. And they formed Void because they wanted to play more hardcore, like no freeze, mag fed stuff. Like they like that, which is cool. You play like you like. And you fill it in. So, I mean, we just go out there literally every year, every week, and just see how it's going. I mean, it's not a question of, oh God, we want to hit 50 members this year. It's like, no, we just want whoever to come out when they come out and have fun and, still make the videos and stuff because, that's easier for me to do as I get older. So we just want to be out there and be positive. And, we like to have a couple of kids join us. Junior, who played with us on D-Day, we just bought him one of our shirts, one of our jerseys, and we're going to present it to him and that, and, try different things. So, I mean, as long as we have strange ideas and we know, and especially because, some of the other people are married. Well, look, Brad, I mean, you just got married. You're still dedicated to paintball, but, there are times in your life where you got to take my foot off the gas and do this and that. And look, my wife's retiring in 2 years, a government worker. So she can retire before she's even 60. So, I mean, I don't think there's any plan. It's just to make sure that every time you go out there, you make it count. You make it good for everybody else because you don't know when it's the last time you're going to come out, right? I'm not talking. True.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just dropping dead. It's just like something at work happens and,
work, weddings, houses.
Yeah, exactly. So
like every time I was telling Tom, like every time that tournament coming up, or that 4-man that just went by, and it was like I was super pumped. I wasn't even going to play. I was going to shoot footage. That's it. I just wanted video because I've just been.
I saw that twinkle in your eye at Moncton. You said, "I'm going to film some footage. You want to do it with me?" And I was trying to put stuff together. It's like he's got the bug. He's got the bug, man.
Yeah. James, we are live, bud. The show is always live. So, anyways, yeah, and then it was like, okay, I'm going to go, and then it's like, oh no, Brittany has to work, and I've got the kids. Oh, and the grandparents are working. Oh, and the other set of grandparents are like off gallivanting into Chatham or somewhere. I don't remember where they went. It was just like, Everybody
The lure
is
of
just-
Chatham is beautiful in August.
right? I was like, God damn it. So I was like, okay. So we were talking to Josh, and he's like, okay. He's like, that sucks, man. I was like, I know. I was really hoping to shoot some footage. He's like, okay, we got street ball coming up. I was like, okay. When is it? September 13th. Okay, I look at the calendar. I'm like, Brittany's working. And then I was like, okay. So then I reached out to my parents. I was like, hey, you have a month. I'm going to this field. I want to play in this tournament, and I want to shoot video. Where are you on September 13th? And she's like, we have a party to go to. No, you don't. I need you to watch the kids.
Do you want to see the grandchildren ever again?
I'm giving you a month's notice. Please, for once, don't have something to do. So every time I turn around.
You've got the video bug and you're good at it. See, I got the video bug, but I'm not particularly good at it. I just throw volume at it.
I don't know how good at it I am, but I get this like vision in my head, and Tom has seen it, where I'll get an idea, and if I don't get it out, it eats me alive.
Oh my God, I know. I've watched it.
Like I'll get an idea, and I'm just like, if I don't get this edit done, I'm going to explode. I need to get it done. I'm currently working on an edit right now. Actually, I spent all day today. Not all day today. I was working, but in the time in between tickets, in between while I was working, when I had a little bit of downtime, banging my head against my desk because I have this vision in my head of this edit, how I want it to go, and I can't make it work, and I can't make it work. I was like, I don't
make it. Yeah.
I was like,
you hear perfect music sometimes. You hear music, and it's like that
yeah.
would make, and then you
yeah.
Isn't it
I actually just found another song that I'm gonna use in an edit. But I was looking at this particular idea I had. I was like, I don't have any footage that this will work for. I was like, I can't make this work. I tried for like hours, cumulatively hours. And then I was like, whatever, I'm done. I'm pissed off because I want to do this edit and I can't figure out how to make it work. And I don't like losing. And I was like, this blows. I was like, I got to go pick up the kid from daycare anyways. So I'm driving 5 minutes into the drive. I understand. I know how to do it now. I was like, and now I probably won't have time to edit until Monday.
I've found out that the analogy I give for video editing is it's like a spreadsheet. If I go to my team at work, there's 3 people that they're in my department, and I go, hey guys, here's the data on a spreadsheet. I said, start another tab, and I want to see a summary on whatever. I'll get 3 sets of data with all the same numbers, but it's always interesting to see how people do it. And when it comes to editing, it's the same way. There's got to be a way that I can do this. I make complex videos. I know they're not very good, but they're complex, some of them with the tracks. And just adding a fade to every line, it's like, no, it's too much for it. So I got to go down. I'll put a solid slide and I'll just have it fade in and out. It'll act like this and that. And sometimes I'll spend half an hour trying to figure out something just because it'll blip for a second in the video, and I won't let it go. No one's going to care if there's a blip in the video, but I just like finding it. But your videos in particular with the music and the timing and that, I mean, you either have that or you don't. I can't do that. First of all, you get really good footage, but you're getting the pros in that too, right?
Some of the latest videos I've been putting out, the video was actually shot by Blue PB. He was hired by Misfits, Ottawa Misfits at NXL. When it comes down to my timing, I've gotten so far into the weeds on certain things where it's like I'm keyframing to the frame, not the second. We're talking 60 frames per second, and I'm keyframing to the frame. So it's like on frame 154, I need it to be here, and on frame 156, I need it to be here, and it's like. And
because the music has to cue in with it properly. You got to hit that beat, right?
And then I do multiple layers on top of things. I just did a video. My latest one was very experimental. I didn't expect people to like it because it looks, the only way I can describe it is basically the old punk show posters, the ones where there was a lot of like, before graphic design, like when punk bands didn't have the money for a graphic designer, so you basically cut things out of magazines and stuck them to a
Sex
paper
Pistols.
and then Sex Pistol style.
Yeah.
It's that, but moving.
That's awesome.
And so I did that. So I was working with that, but I managed to learn some new techniques about like I managed to track text to the outside of a bunker and wrap it to the bunker. So it looks like it's printed on the bunker. That took me 3 days to figure out how to do.
You telling me that it's intriguing, but I've learned enough that normally I'd run and try that, but I understand it could take me days to figure it out, and then I won't sleep.
Yeah, it was it's a combination of surface tracking, 3D text, and texturing. And I finally figured out how to make it all.
Lots of coffee.
Coffee and Concerta. Lots of ADHD medication. Helps too. Because I can feel it too. Because I'll get to the evenings and I complained to my wife about this, where I was like, I'm trying to edit at like 8 o'clock at night, but my meds are wearing off. So I'm like,
okay.
I could still, in my mind, my brain is just like, okay, we remember what we were doing earlier today. We just have to do that. Except I don't have the ADHD medication anymore. It's wearing off. So my brain is just like, we know what you need to do.
But you ain't doing it now, kid.
Other tabs. Also, I wonder what's on YouTube. Man, what's that Spotify song? Check your phone for a second. There might be something on Instagram. Like I suddenly have lost all focus. And I'm just staring at the screen.
The loss of executive function is a
right,
bitch, isn't it?
I'm just staring at the screen and I'm just like, I know what I need to do. And my brain is like, nah, bro, we lost that manual. That's gone. Like you gotta wait till tomorrow.
Jeez.
Yeah. Your free trial of concentration has expired.
You know, when you mention, oh, sorry, keep going. I'm the king of interrupting. He's the king of paintball. I'm the king of interrupting. Keep going. It's your show, Brad.
Mike Nichols.
Yes, sir.
He says try animating with Unreal Engine. I actually,
he did that with one of our videos, and
it's very cool.
He was driving me crazy, even though he was doing the damn project.
I side quested for quite some time. The project is now on the back burner because I decided I need to drop projects, and that was one of the ones I dropped. But I literally decided one day, I was like, I want to know. I have a solution. I have a problem I need to solve, and I decided the best way to solve it was to learn how to build a video game in Unreal Engine. So I set out to learn how to build a video game in Unreal Engine. That included, I set out how to learn how to use Blender so I could edit assets in Unreal Engine.
I tinkered with Blender. I was this close to getting it. I watched a lot of videos. I was excited, and I happily walked away because that is a rabbit hole.
Oh,
I mean, there'd be a lot of paintball videos of Lego figures right now had I kept going into it, but
right,
probably divorced.
But then I decided, I was like, I made it work. I have a functioning prototype of my video game, like a fully functioning prototype. And then so cool. I was like, cool, I've done it. I need to stop now, or either I stop this project or I drop all other projects and this becomes my only project. Like that was my option.
So what you're telling me, it's like the Rust, the video game Rust of where it takes your life and it sucks it all out of you. And the reason why I'm saying that is Mike Nichols will disappear. If we ever go on Discord at C1D and you see Mike is playing Rust, we've lost him. We won't see him for weeks. And
oh no, I understand.
Yeah, one of those guys. No, Blender, video editing, the whole creation thing. Mike did a great little thing about that. He walked in a museum and it showed different. Oh, we took the fields of Warzone and I recreated them in famous artist style. Like there was a really good cube picture of the top of a tire ball field. And it looks absolutely wild. Yeah, just little fun things like that. Actually, this ties back a bit into you saying, what are the plans for C1D? Brad, you've been at this in King for a long time. Groups come and go. They get smaller. They come back. They disappear. People do things. They do a lot of projects. Like I make tons of videos, but I'll stop one day. The community is making sure that people, put into it in that, and they just have fun. Teams come and go. I mean, when I sit at Warzone, it's been around for 40 years. There's probably been other groups like us using the technology they had. I mean, nowadays, I'm sorry, when I used to order hockey jerseys in the early 80s, it was such a pain. Oh my God. Catalog. And it's like, is it this? What's the mesh like? Well, I can get you a sample. That's going to take 2 weeks. I mean,
Right.
you send an email to Intensity and he's going to mock for you, you know, and it's so much easier to do. But I remember, I just love organizing, and people do it. And that's what I find in this paintball thing is, but one thing I do like is a lot of the communities in paintball, they don't keep things to themselves that much. They go out there, and you got to put your voice out, and you know, it says, hey, we want to do things like this and that. C1D doesn't do anything better than anyone. But we just do things and we put it out there. Because why? Because it's fun. We make cards for ourselves like pros. Why? Because we're not pros. We're a bunch of assholes.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. That's my entire concept with like my video editing is like making videos and then putting them out. And then I always laugh because I'll tell King sometimes I'll just be like, man, I was like this video that I spent 3 weeks editing got 400 views. But this video that I thought of and edited in 6 seconds got 50,000 views. Like I don't understand. I don't understand
when that happens to you because you get so pissed off and it's so funny.
It's
like
why? I don't understand. I'm like, well,
like my last video that I put out. Oh no, because then I did that other one where I did the
trigger.
I love doing it because it takes so much detail, but it looks so good when it's done. Is the so shout out to JT Paintball for putting up photos of their masks. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this on their website from almost every conceivable angle. Okay. They literally have the mask. Like, they took photos from like the front, 45 degrees, 90 degrees, behind them, like whatever that is, 120 degrees, 180 degrees, like all the way around. And so I snagged them and I used them in videos. And I put up one on Instagram of how it feels walking past the other team and refs after breakfast pops.
Oh,
and it's buddy. It's from a vodka commercial, and it was so perfect. So I just literally put the mask on it. But then I took it a step further and I grabbed a photo from Kat, maker of the headbands there.
Okay.
And
my shirt.
From his shirt. And I actually, because in the video, the original video that I superimposed all this over, he actually takes his sunglasses, takes them off and throws them. So all I did was add a headband to track to his head the entire way, and he grabs it, he throws his headband to the side. I was like, oh, it's art. It's art.
And you want somebody to comment on that too so badly, like, hey, that's just out of this commercial, and then you're just gonna like be glowing for the next day.
I'm very proud of it though. It's got just such a killer feel. But then the last video I did that did relatively well, 28,000 views, was literally a joke of this is why editing is so important. And it shows somebody shooting at D-Day, and it just says raw, and it's just him shooting. And then there's edited, and it's like really bad explosions and GIFs floating across the screen. Like it is just hot garbage. It is GeoCities in a video. And
GeoCity.
Oh, dude.
Deep cut.
That whole conversation, us yelling at each other. I'm like, that's great. It's GeoCities. That's what we need to do. It's hilarious. We're dying laughing.
And that video got almost 30,000 views. And I was like, no. Why did that get almost 30,000 views?
Because enough millennials remember GeoCities. We're like, aw.
So. But yeah, it's I love doing it because I get these ideas and I was like, I want to do this, and then I do it, and then it's like, cool, I did that thing. And I really enjoy editing. And if anybody out there ever thinks, hey, I should do this, but nobody's gonna like it, doesn't matter. Do it anyways.
Awesome.
Do it for yourself. Make something. You nailed it, Brad. You get a vision in your head. It's never quite 100%. Because you tweak it as you go, but the feeling when you're done, or even better, you end up going down an even bigger rabbit hole. It's a rush. It's really thrilling. Mm-hmm. And you do it for yourself, not the views necessarily. Because I know some people, they say it all the time. It's like, oh yeah, I want to start recording. I'm gonna do montage. I want to do montage headshots. It's like, wonderful. How often do you go play? Yeah. Well, you're gonna have a 10-second videos of the 4 headshots you got in one day. It's like if you're good at that, okay, but you just do something whatever. Like, no, I use Mike's music. Mike makes great music. And I just have the latest video I did. It's like, usually I just go and 30 seconds later it starts, like after I stop talking. No, you hear us talking about the weather, walking up. There's relaxing music and stuff like that. It's like, hey, it's what I want to make. It's chill. And you know what? And it shows the sport and it shows having fun. And yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. But I think you guys are running out of time, but I want to say something.
Shoot.
And I wanted to say it at Moncton, and unfortunately I forgot because I was busy looking for my phone, which the whole time was back in my cabin.
You old man.
You still call me Grandpa. I still owe you for the Grandpa line on D-Day stage, dude. Although accurate, it did shut me up, so I suppose I should respect that. I don't know if the guys at the field know how much this show, the name, and obviously the show is going to continue after you stop at 500. I'm sure you're going to get that itch when something happens. Like, let's go talk about it. But I know you're still going to do stuff regardless. But how revered you guys are. You guys are the voice of D-Day. You're the voice of paintball. I don't know what I'm going to do Friday is driving to work. I'm not going to listen to myself talk tomorrow. But I don't know if the guys at the field, I wanted to stop and say, hey, they talk about this field all the time. It's as great as you said, as they said. And I hope you guys know how valued and loved these guys are in the paintball community. And again, I'm totally serious. I was nervous to be on the show because I normally listen, and you guys, I've said it before to many people, maybe not to you guys. I think I might have said it to the King. I'm not a technical guy. I can barely take my TMC magazines apart to clean them, only because I have to.
Because Tippmann can't build anything easy to repair. That's not your fault. That's Tippmann.
That's Tippmann. I see these guys with the EMF, like their magazines, and it's like, okay, I got my speed loader for my TMC, right? Yeah. And I only shoot 4 mags a game, and they shoot a bunch of mags, and they're like, oh, it doesn't take long to do a mag. Then why aren't you freaking ready? But no, you guys, I hope they understand at the field how like the job you guys do and how well it is. I mean, I still tell the story, Brad. The first time I met Nightmare, I was nervous because you were standing behind him, 2019. And I was going to say hi to you, and it's like, no, this guy from the podcast, he's not going to give a shit about me. And you're just in the back there getting your gear ready. No, it's true. Who's this?
I mean, look, man, I'm terrible at taking compliments. I really appreciate it. I think maybe it's because I've just been around for so long that I don't see our impact because I'm too in it. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it.
When you're driving the train, you can't see everything else. You know, all you see is forward.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
That's a phenomenal way to put it.
You're busy driving. You're not having a conversation in the back, enjoying the view, man. You're driving the train. It's time you guys enjoyed it a bit too. And I know you'll get back to it. I know you'll be creative to it. And you know what? Enjoy your family too. You got the 2 young kids there. King, you got a young kid. Look,
I've already suffered the creator's curse. I'm divorced, but Brad's smart. That's why he's getting the fuck out. Don't lie. I mean, that's why he's doing it. I don't blame him. Divorce sucks.
The previous, I'm not going to say her name, but her and I, we were engaged, like, and we split. It's the creator's curse.
You should have shut up. It all sounded so good for a second there.
It's the creator's curse, man. Creator's curse. Brian's the only one, and I think the reason why is because he's getting out of it. The universe knows. They're like, oh, we don't have to teach that one a lesson.
There sounds like a little history there. Maybe I want to avoid that one.
Every major content creator that I know of in paintball is divorced or separated. Wolf.
Someone's going to come out of the
Wolf's just a stud, isn't he? Wolf is two biggest influences on me, and I don't really consider myself a creator in a sense. I make stuff. I don't consider myself near the level of you guys, but you guys in your podcast and everything you talk about and the inclusion of every different thing made me more open-minded. Wolf showed me, you know, Wolf's famous for walking around with his freaking $800 cell phone strapped on his camera. And well, when I go to the store, they look at me like, what's going on? It said, yeah, if I would too. But he told me, I saw one of his video once where he just takes no camera. He sets up in the corner of the bunker. He sets up and he starts playing, and it's this great footage. I do it all the time.
Yep.
And no, it's just another tie into the editing and that. But
yeah, But no, yeah, the
Wolf's
curse.
too busy. Wolf was too busy banging. That's why he's not married anymore.
But
He's,
is that there's Aztec went through it, Hedgehog went through it.
Aztec disappeared. It's true. He was around the last year I played. After COVID, he seemed to disappear.
Slim, I don't know if Alabaster Slim separated or not. I don't remember, but he got out.
But that lovely field he used to play on got like destroyed in a storm too, and that
Georgia?
took away. That killed a lot of his content too.
But yeah, it was just like, it just seems like anybody who tried hard enough just like got screwed. Like the universe was just like, nah, bro. And yeah, it was rough. But Hedgehog, man, Hedgehog, actually, I saw him the other day, popped up on my feed. He was talking about paintball and airsoft.
Oh, really?
Actually, and a YouTube video popped up. Yeah, he just got married. So, but yeah, he had a rough go, man. He tried so hard to make like such amazing cinematic quality content. Like he would actually, I know we're way over time, but whatever. He would go and play, right? He'd play a game, and then he would go back the next day with 2 or 3 other people to help him film. And that's where he would get he would have footage of him shooting, right? But then to get the footage of him getting there, he would have somebody with a camera following him as he would like recreated what he did. So that's one cool video, like him showing one game, was actually 2 to 3 days of filming. And he did all this cinematic work. He color graded, sound effects, everything. And
this stuff is wild.
And it never took off. Nobody watched it.
You know, YouTube, I mean, look, you type up nuns having fun and you'll have videos that have like 1 million views on it.
Yeah.
Paintball's a niche sport as it is.
I honestly think his issue was that his content was too highbrow. It was too high quality. It wasn't 10 minutes of sound effects, or there was sound effects, but it was like cinematic. It wasn't 10 minutes of bright colors flashing, yelling,
boom, headshot, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't just like bang, 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 like that. A lot of this, that's what the popular content, if you look at YouTube, that's what's feeding to 12-year-olds, is basically just is cerebral crack. And his stuff was the opposite. His stuff was very, very well done. You should go look it up. Anybody listening, go look up Hedgehog on YouTube. Look up his older videos. They are so phenomenal, so damn good. It hurts my heart to know that he tried, and that the paintball community was like, nope, that's not what we're into. Maybe it would do better now. Maybe it's shifted. Maybe, but yeah, it sucks. It hurts.
I can tell you, nobody really likes watching a 57-year-old's point of view when he plays paintball, but it doesn't stop me. Actually, I'm only 56. You
got to get that Bengay sponsorship, bro.
Yeah, Voltaren stepping up.
Oh yeah, that's a good call.
That's a good call. It just numbs you out there. Yeah. Well,
So,
Brad, it's the time of the podcast where you have to wind it down. And again, you did ask me to come on tonight, which I'm absolutely honored to be on, but you knew it was going to run over, dude.
Yeah, we do have that happen when it's entertaining. When it's entertaining, when it's not, it's a little easier to end the podcast.
Yeah. So there you go. I passed the test. I lasted past 50 minutes. There we go.
Kaizer.
The Kaizer. I'm going to bring the Kaizer back next year, by the way. I think I'm going to drag him out of retirement.
Those videos with Thomas killed me.
We'll do something. It's just this year we're the allies. We didn't talk about D-Day. I'm so happy you guys played me on D-Day. The only thing I want to talk about D-Day is this. Did I suffer through some sort of initiation that every organized team except that me and Void, our C1D and Void, played against us with a handful, a big effing squad played with us. There's only 2 of them there. You guys played with us, and I said, I think this is our baptism of fire, guys.
There was mightiness against us. It was a lot of fun though.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
There was a lot against you, but we've got to end it there. So, man, thanks for coming on the show,
Brad. Thank you. You and King are just the best. Awesome, and it is truly an honor to be on the show like that. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, and all the best of luck with C1D and everything, and I'm sure it's going to turn out great. And folks, everyone who hung out with us, liking, sharing, commenting, all that jazz, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. You can go check out C1D's social media. They're on Facebook, YouTube.
C1D Paintball, YouTube.
C1D Paintball. Look them up. And go check it out. But that's it, folks. We're out of here. Until next week. Cheers.
Doodles.
Later.